Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Let me get the game unmuted. I had to find it in my volume mixer. Happy Sunday. How's everything going? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I think my mic is a bit far away, so bear with me for a second. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely much better. Hey, Nova. Thank you for the check-in. Also, thank you for checking in, Lucian. And that's it. Thank you guys for checking in. Just follow me on Twitter and Discord. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, it's one that you made yourself? Let's see. Let's look. Wow, that's really pretty. That's very talented. Holy Moses. You got more talent in your pinky finger than I have in my whole hand, I'm just saying. Oh, how's everything going? Happy Sunday. I did a little bit of grinding this morning and last night off stream. So we're ready to finish up Ryza. So we're just gonna give it a couple more minutes for people to kind of filter in and catch that I'm live before we finish up. Because I'm sure there's quite a few people who would like to see this. It's time for a victory drink. I got potions. You wanna drink the potion? We can drink the potion. Oh, I didn't mean to lean. Accidental lean there. Accidental lean. Hey, Alucard, welcome in. Sorry, my voice is a little fried after streaming for so long yesterday, but I couldn't not stream today. So, Maid Neko, just to let you know, in a lot of VTubing spaces, AI is really frowned upon. I don't know how I feel about it personally. I personally prefer not to use it, but the VTubing community is built on the back of artists, and generative AI has hurt a lot of artists. I have a friend that was an artist, and she had to quit her full-time job doing artist like commissions and art for people to go work at a law firm. A lot of artists can't pay their bills anymore, so I don't necessarily mind you talking about it, but I just wanted to warn you in a lot of VTuber streams that some VTubers are very sensitive about it. That could potentially get you banned in another chat. So again, I'm not reprimanding, I'm not fussing, and I'm not upset. I'm just letting you know for the future. I was thinking more tea or water, or maybe gamer subs. Well, currently I have apple juice and water. I'm a beverage goblin. I need at least 2 beverages at any given time. Depending on what the tests say, it may or may not be going back to work. Yeah, I saw you weren't feeling well. Hopefully it's not COVID. I mean, if it is, it would give you a break from work, but hopefully it's not. You do work with an artist, but your model here stuff. But yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I'm just letting you know. It's better hydration at least. Yeah, I haven't really had too much to drink today. I've had a little bit of water and I had, oh goodness, I had some coffee this morning. Need to get back to the series. First game you played was Atelier Meirritory. I actually haven't played Meirritory. I really need to play it. Oh, I'm missing my coat too. There we go. Oh, why am I? No, I'm not angry. Sorry. I hit the wrong hotkey when I was trying to add my coat back. Atelier Ryza, like the Ryza series, was my introduction into Atelier. I have played the remake of Marie, and I've also played the Gacha Reslariana. And I went back and I bought the Sophie trilogy, so I really need to get around to playing those. I think Meirritory was one of the ones that was still in English, wasn't it? You suspect it has had every symptom of it when it started, and you can get into trouble for going into work if you do have it. Well, the tests only take about 15 minutes, so you'll know as soon as you take it, within about, 10-15 minutes. You're planning to stream in the future, and the other stuff is separate. Gotcha. Well, if you have any questions about streaming, let me know. I've been streaming for 4.5 years now. This year makes 5, so I feel like I'm qualified to answer questions. When it comes to growth, I can't really help you. My growth strategy is not the best, because this is a hobby for me. But if you have technical questions, I'm always happy to help. And it goes for anybody here. If anyone's like, hey, how do you do this thing? Short of like the ticket thing on screen for when you check in, because that was really, really complicated. I couldn't explain that even if I wanted to. I can help you. That took me a couple hours to do. Working on buying all of them on Steam and getting the ones that you can't either on PS2 or whatever console you can get it for. I think a lot of them are on the Nintendo Switch if you have a Switch. That's actually what I'm playing on currently. And I feel like a lot of the Atelier games are... It's gonna sound like I'm shit talking, but I'm not. They're low enough like graphic quality that the Switch can handle them really well. And you don't lose any of the depth of field or perception or, you know, the beauty you would get on computer. You love the volumetric flash with the, with the Steam or whatever that is. Oh, the flask. Well, thank you. My rigger animated that without me realizing he was going to animate it, and I love it. For watching smaller streamers with smaller numbers as they can interact. Oh yeah, well the thing about the bigger ones is it's not that they don't interact with everyone, but sometimes they can't, especially when you get above like I mean, I still feel like 100 viewers is pretty doable, but when you start getting up above like 150, 200 viewers, chat can go really fast. So sometimes it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they can't. Yeah, let me move around. A potion goes jiggle jiggle, no fold. There we go. You can see it when I do it that way. I love my potion. I actually have a couple potions on my hip. Hang on a second, and I will show you. And when my artist asked, like, what color do you want your potion in your hand to be? I was like, let's do purple, because I have like red and blue on my hip over here. And those potions jiggle too. And it's a shame you don't get to see them very often because they are actually very well rigged as well. Line myself back up here. I feel like that's pretty good there. I have a hotkey that normally puts me in the right spot. Kind of hard to see when 500 people are talking, let alone 1,000. Sorry, my voice is so fried. Oh my goodness. Unless you have a VIP badge or a mod badge. Or a partner tag. I actually saw some controversy recently where a VTuber got roasted for only interacting with people who had their partner badge. I stopped watching streamers who have super fast chat since most of the time they don't look at chat unless peeps donate. It makes me sad. I understand. Trust me. I knew a VTuber, I'm not gonna say names because I don't want to breach etiquette. I knew a VTuber who was an indie VTuber that went on to work for, oh, they had the big scandal recently. It's not Hello Live, it's the other one. It's not VShojo. It's, I literally cannot think of the company name. They had a huge scandal recently. But they went on to work, Niji, yes, Niji-sanji, thank you. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, they went on to work for Niji-sanji, and, even though they couldn't read everything in chat and they couldn't interact with everybody, I didn't know that they had graduated to start with Niji. I dropped by their YouTube channel and dropped them a sub, and when they saw my name, they didn't say anything, but they went, like, you could see their face light up just from the expressions, and it was really cool. I was like, oh, they remember me. That's nice. I was under the impression they had graduated to start university. It must have been abroad in Japan. Oh, you talk about like Chris for abroad in Japan? I actually haven't seen abroad in Japan in some time. The last thing I heard is he was dating Charla. I really truly hope those two are doing well. I've been watching Charla for years. Like, I've been watching her since Canada Jean. It was a thing. I don't know if you guys remember her. She used to blog on YouTube, or sorry, vlog with a V on YouTube, and kind of went off the deep end and disappeared from the public eye. You think he still is? I'm happy to hear it. Neither of these people know me. Like, if you told them I was talking about him on stream, they'd be like, we don't know who she is, like from Adam or Eve, but I've watched both of them for a very long time. Charlotte seems like a very authentic person. I'm sure we do see the best sides of her in the recordings, but she's pretty real about things. That's one of the reasons I like her. Interesting to know someone from that circle, Elle. You know what? I know people
No
in
Raid
all
Phoenix
places.
asking if I jiggle. Only on special occasions. Got to keep things interesting, right?
Special occasions. Oh, I'm sorry, he's jiggling now. There we go. Oh, you're fine. If you guys haven't noticed, Sully moves with me. So whenever I move, he moves. I don't know if you guys ever realized it was not independent. Ew. I'm surprised I can even kind of do that without trashed my voices right now. We will get started here in just a couple more minutes. Red Flags, thank you for the check-in. You got a dream draft potion. Are they slime or a pony from the Atelier games? They are technically a slime for copyright reasons. So, actual Sully looks a little bit more like a bunny. Sully has like floppy bunny ears. Still a slime, but floppy bunny ears. But I was having trouble finding an artist that could make a slime that looked like how I wanted. So I wound up going with this version of Sully, which is a pre-made model. Fluffy bunny. I actually used to be a bunny VTuber several years back. My first 3 years of streaming, I was a bunny VTuber, and then I rebranded to be an alchemist about a year and a half ago now. It was October of 23. And I honestly feel kind of bad for how everything wound up. I debuted my model in October, and I got in 1 month worth of streams. And then starting in November of 23, my life went downhill very, very quickly. I had a series of deaths start in November of 23. I had two family deaths back to back in November. And then a total of 3 or 4 more throughout 2024. And it really knocked me off of my, I guess like my groove. I don't know how to put it. I lost any momentum that I had, unfortunately. So I debuted and then like disappeared. Gotta find your niche in the VTuber community. Oh, there are so many niches. Like I am sure you will find yours. And unfortunately, the only niche that I can tell you is whatever feels right to you, whatever you enjoy. Because if you're not enjoying it, your viewers are gonna know. It's kind of like, I compare it to like PewDiePie's Happy Wheels era. Like, you remember, I don't know if you've ever seen PewDiePie, back when he was a YouTuber, when he used to, stream all the time. Yeah, he got to where he was playing Happy Wheels, and there's nothing wrong with the game. Like, Happy Wheels is kind of fun to play once in a while, but when you've got to the point that you're making content about it all the time, and people can tell you're not having fun, that's when it's a problem. So I tell people, like, don't hit your Happy Wheels era. Like, if you get to that point, take a break. Amnesia was based. It really was. I've heard that he is doing incredibly well. He's married and has a kid now. I'm showing my age here, like calling out some YouTubers that haven't uploaded in 5 to 10 years now. Stuffin' and Barrels. I haven't heard of them, actually. Oh, no, I mean, I do know about the barrels. I don't remember about Stefan. Or Stefan. All right, well, we got 9 people here. I think this is going to be the crew. So I think we are probably safe to go ahead and move on to the ending of Ryza 1. I want to hopefully stream soon. I think my re-debut took me about 6 to 8 months worth of planning. And that was everything from model artwork to rigging to overlays to graphics to like just getting everything put together. So you can if you were to start today, you could plan to probably debut in like June. Sooner if you did a lot of pre-made stuff. I made a bunch of my own stuff. I made my own emotes, and I made my own overlays. So everything you see in the background, except for the art, I commissioned the art, but like the graphics and everything I made myself. So if you hire someone to do it for you, or if you get pre-mades, you could debut a lot faster too. I know nothing about celebrities nor about relationships. Never been something you cared about, to be honest. I'm always like, this one married that one. Huh, okay, move on with my life. Yeah, I don't keep up with celebrities. Like, I do watch movies occasionally, and I can't tell you half the actors' names. I can't. But when it comes to, like, YouTubers, I have, like, a semi-decent grasp of, like, especially people who, like, quit, how they're doing. And some of them kind of make the news once in a while, too. All right, here we go. We are going to make the Crimson Stone. You got a lot going on and you've commissioned a lot of stuff. That's very, very normal. The biggest expense of your VTubing career will easily be your setup. Like, once you're set up, it's occasional art and occasional assets or things you might want to add as you go. Learned how to make Crimson Stone. Okar, thank you for checking in. You got a time brew potion. I'm going to restore everything back to the way it was. You had the hardest time deciding between 3D and 2D. There's pros and cons to both. Yes, there are pros and cons to both. And fun fact, I actually have a 3D model as well. I don't stream with it, but I use it for MMD videos, and I use it for shorts sometimes. Speaking of shorts, for any other streamers here, anyone on top of it, looks like the TikTok ban is going into effect on the 19th still. Where are we moving? Is everyone going to YouTube Shorts? MMD, it's Miku Miku Dance. It's a lot of the Vocaloid dancing that you see.
前に持ってきたものとはまるで違うな。錬金術ができない僕にもわかるよ。全く別物だって。うん。それじゃやってみよう。
Do all these game stories connect?
お前たちが今までやってきたすべてがここにかかっているんだ。しくじるなよ。
Okay, we'll build the suspense here. The Ryza series do. So it seems like the Atelier series tends to run in trilogies. Let me pull up a list here so I can tell you. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, it's loading. I have a million things going right now, so my computer is a little bit slow. So I know there's like the Sophie trilogy, there's the Ryza trilogy, there is let's see. I think there's like the Monachemia. I think that one was just 2 instead of 3. There's the Monachemia series. There is like the Alchemist and the Mysterious Journey, Mysterious Book. So it's like the Mysterious Alchemy series. So they usually come in like sets of 3, and those 3 kind of connect. There isn't a whole lot of overlap between trilogies unless you're playing Reslariana, which is like the gacha version. Yes, that is the USA ban. The USA ban is going into effect on January 19th. You don't know how to do shorts on YouTube with your VTuber model. Well, if you would like to learn, I can always create a tutorial. It is not difficult at all, actually. I definitely did attempt to stream, but it was too laggy and not set up properly with OBS. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to probably upgrade your internet if possible. Hey Nasaid, welcome in. Yeah, you need a good upload speed, or at least a decent upload speed with your internet provider. And if possible, hardwiring using Ethernet into your router will be easier than trying to use Wi-Fi. Just got back from Hoyoverse pop-up store. Oh my gosh. Was there Argenti? Was there Argenti? Please tell me there's Argenti. Is there any food from games that you'd like to eat? Ooh, I think I'd like to make anything Ignis made from Final Fantasy 15.
プレッシャーかけないでよ。タオ、準備はいい？いつでもいいよ。さあ、蘇って、私たちのふるさと。動力が回復する。すごい勢いだ。数十年かろうじて装置を動かしてきた量をこの一瞬で超えた。
The power's recharging at an unbelievable rate. It was limping along before, but now it's all back.
潮流を見ながら水位は現状を維持したまま島の位置を元に戻す。よし、順調だ。
Confirming tidal current, adjusting water level, repositioning the island. It's all working.
島全体に力が行き渡っていくのがわかる。さあ、仕上げだ。淡水化装置を動かすよ。地表への放水。
Oh.
開始。
And now to cap it all off, activating desalination equipment, pumping water to the surface, and... I have the power of the sun in the palm of my hand, right? Yeah, we were making the joke that it was like the equivalent of nuclear fusion. Oh, proud Umpel is proud.
Ryza リンシュタウト。
どうなった？二人とも。自分の目で確かめてみろ。
Was Honkai? Oh, it was Impact third, but not Star Rail. That's all right. Yeah, you could still have Grandpa Welt. There's water gushing out of the fountain in the Boden district. Ooh, okay. I'll take a look at it here in a moment, Nasaid. There's still one thing left to do. We need to return the water to the Orin people. So does that mean the rich water family is going out of business? Kind of, sort of. It just means that they're going to have other things on their plate rather than, you know, lording over the water. They're probably going to be more like mayor, doing managerial organization type stuff, which is kind of what they've been doing anyways. Okay, oh, we gotta head to the underworld. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. I assume it's the Ashen Forest that we probably need to go to. I'm not entirely sure where I need to be, so I'm just following the map icon. And then we will figure it out. I don't know if it's at like Kilo's normal spot or where we need to be, but we will figure it out. Ooh, Claudia is joining in. All right, let's see if we have to book it or if... Okay, cutscene. Okay, so I'm getting caught up on chat here. Oh, your upload speed on PC is under 1 megabyte per second. Yeah, you might want to talk to your internet service provider and see about upgrading your internet, if possible, to something a little bit faster. Doesn't mean you have to do like the best, but something a little bit faster. And maybe having a technician look at your modem and your router. What do you play on for your games? Nova is actually absolutely correct. Mostly PC, although sometimes I do use my Switch. Annan, hi, welcome in.
おい、引っ張るな。
溢れさせていいんだよ。感じたまんまを。この聖地の水みたいにやったーってね。そうだな。今くらいは
約束は果たされた。この込み上げるものがやったーという気持ち。
最後はいよいよ門の封印だな。この異界から出て入り江に向かうぞ。
Hey, Cat, welcome in. All right, all that's left is to seal the gate. Hilo, thank you for letting us use the Queen's treasure. You defeated her. You have every right to use it.
ありがとう。
You saved my home, so all I can do is thank you. Excuse me. I appreciate it. I really hate to say this, but
すまないが
we'll need to seal the gate that we used to get here. Leela. Our goal is to stop anyone from ever stepping foot in the sanctuary the way Clint Kingdom did. Please let us seal it. You're my Orin comrade, and I still must ask.
うん。
I understand. It's sad, of course, but I understand this is the best way forward. Even with the Ravaging Queen gone and our water supply returned, it'll take years to return to normal. But I'll stay here and await the return of my comrades. I will watch our world heal. And when they do return, I'll tell the tale of the heroes that saved us. The tale of a heroic alchemist and her friends. Please don't give me too much credit.
ね
I want everyone to understand how you saved our sanctuary. Our world will be loving and beautiful, and if you return here, my comrades will welcome you. I guess that sounds okay, although I'm not sure what that's what Leela and Ampel wanted. There are always exceptions. I'd say you've earned it. I just pray the day comes. May the sun bless you and the moon guide you. Let's see what's going on. You upgraded your internet so 1 gigabyte's up and down much better than it used to be. Oh yeah, I could definitely see that being much easier to work with. You don't stream yet, but having a power line connection if you can't get to your Wi-Fi box directly helps out a ton. Yes. Yes, they do make those that you can run Ethernet through your electricity. It's pretty cool. You plug one box into the router and run an Ethernet cable to the plug in the wall. And then do the same at the plug nearest your computer, and it'll work pretty darn well. I did that in a previous house that I lived in that did not have an Ethernet port in one of the rooms. Where is it in the countryside in Scotland that they won't? Oh, where it is the countryside in Scotland, so they won't update anytime soon. Oh goodness. You might be able to look into satellite potentially.
さあ、すべての仕上げだ。門の封印作業に入るぞ。
You'll never take me alive. Don't kick me out. Came back negative. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Alucard. Thank you very much. Get some good rest.
具体的にはどうするの？
門の周囲に一定数とあるものを配置し直す。繊細な調整が必要な、平たく言えば面倒な作業だ。
本来はこの建物自体がその役割を持っていたはずだが、見ての通り湖の浸食で崩れてしまっている。
それで人知れず門が動き出してしまっていたんですね。
ところで、そのとあるものって何？私たちにもわかるのかな？
そこら辺に転がったり沈んだりしてるだろう。え？それってまさか。
ああ、かのクリント王国が作り出した力を秘めた特別製の石材だ。
さあ、お前たちにも手伝ってもらうぞ。石材を運ぶんだ。
Alright, time to start moving the stones into place.
僕もう力仕事はしたくないよ。
I'm so sick of manual labor. Let's see, really random. Have you ever played Ape Escape franchise? I have not. I've actually never even heard of it.
よし、これでこの門は完全に静的な状態となった。封印完了だ。
You're planning to move into a town closer, which would be better. Oh yeah, that'll make things a lot easier for you. Is it wrong you want to build this structure in Minecraft? I don't think so. I don't see why it would be a problem. Oh, it's an old PlayStation title. I don't know why I haven't heard of it. Can you do some basic tutorial on how to add chat onto your stream like yours? Yeah, absolutely. Sure can.
こんな石材を配置しただけでいいの？石材が動いたらまた門が開くんじゃ。
So all you have to do is place the stones while the gate open back up if someone moves them.
崩壊で即門が開いたのはクリント王国の連中がすぐ再稼働できる状態で保存していたからだ。
The gate was originally designed to reactivate at the slightest disturbance, which is why it opened.
そういうこと。完全に停止させてしまえば、より複雑な工程を踏まない限り、まず開くことはない。
Precisely, but once it's been properly sealed, a much more complex process is needed to open it again.
ボス、今更だけどいいのか？そのキロさんのこと。封印なんかしたらもう。
Are you sure you're okay with this, Bose? Kilo, I mean, you might never see her again.
彼女はこれからも聖地で他のオレン族が帰ってくるのを待つと言っていた。
She said
何百年でもな。
she said she's gonna wait for the rest of her people to return, even if it takes centuries.
森と聖地の本当の名も教えてくれた。いつかきっと異界へ行く方法を見つけて。
She told me the true name of her land. If I find another way into the underworld, I'll visit her then.
そうか。
みんなお疲れ様。これで本当に終わったね。こうしてみんなと外に出るの楽しいわ。
おう、どこに行く？
よーし。
ところで、これから村は水をブルネン家に頼る必要がなくなるはずだが。
And other tutorials too on how to set up streams properly like yours. Yeah, I could definitely make some tutorial videos. That's not anything I ever considered doing because I just figured there's so many out there. But if that's something you want me to do, I can absolutely do that. It'll just take me a little bit of time to record and get everything uploaded. If it's wrong, you don't want to be right. Alright, so what's gonna happen now that the village doesn't have to rely on the Brennan family for water?
どうって大して変わらないんじゃないかな。モリッツさんが前ほど強引に話を通せなくなるくらいで。
What do you mean? I don't think anything will change. Meirritory just won't be able to bully anyone anymore.
しょげるのも最初だけで、どうせすぐ水以外の方法で盛り返すだろうさ。商売人としちゃやり手だしな。
He'll be mad at first, but I'm sure he'll find another way to make money. I have to admit, he's good at that.
私たちの命をかけた大冒険って
So that's the only
その
thing.
程度の結果しか出ないものだったんだね。
So that's the only thing that changed after our grand adventure. Oh, my sweet summer child. That's not the only thing that's changed. You've changed. Those glasses are cute. Oh, towels.
それがなんてことないものを守った。
You all aren't ready for the second game. You are not ready. We are starting it today, by the way. But that means you're able to protect your ordinary life, right?
かもしれないけどさ。せめてお母さんに怒られなくなる程度の報酬はあっていいんじゃないかな。
I guess, but I was hoping for some kind of reward, like not getting yelled at by my mom anymore.
ねえ、ライザ。少し前、お父さんが中央に出してた販路の申請が通ったって知らせが来たんだ。それが？お父さんの この島での仕事が終わったから、私もうすぐ次の土地に行くの。
クラウディアに先を越されたか。実は俺も武者修行の旅に出ようかと思ってんだ。
私たちもそろそろな。
ああ、次の遺跡探索に立つ頃合いだ。僕もボスから一緒にオートに留学しないかって誘われてて、受けようかと思ってる。
みんながここから？ライザ、ごめんね。言い出す機会がなかなか見つけられなくて。
謝ることでもないだろう。クラウディアの場合、自分の意思で決められることでもないだろうしな。
私たちの方は門の封印も終わったし、どうせそのうちふらりと出ていくつもりだった。
俺も今がそのタイミングな気がしてよ。タオはともかくボスの方はよくわかんねえけど。
クリント王国の研究をするつもりなんだってさ。僕らは準備もあるし、もうしばらくいるけどね。
そっか。お別れパーティーしないとね。ライザ、私たちじゃ豪勢にとはいかないかな。そうだ、あちこち意見を聞きに行ってみよう。
All right. Time to start a medieval pizza delivery business on that trade route. We lose Cinnamon, Claudia, and her dad. We lose everybody. It's literally just about to be Ryza only. All right, so head to the Razin District, Bowden District, Kirkenport, Brennan Manor, and Valence Residence, and then return to the Atelier.
どこに行くのかね。
いいよ。
ライザ、友達とのお別れ会に行くのかい?
Is this the time skip portion of the anime? No, it is not. That would be technically between games, I think. I'm gonna head off now as I go back to work tomorrow. Have a good night, take care of yourself, and have a good shift tomorrow if possible.
今から農作業の手伝いとかはやめてよ。
いや、そうじゃなくて、
何お父さん、変な顔でうなっちゃったりして。
泣いちゃダメだよって励まそうとしてるんだよ。お前が何でもないふりしてるからさ。
そんなことあるわけないでしょ。やだな、もう。
強がったって私たちには隠せないよ。お前の親なんだから。
泣かないよ。大丈夫。ありがとう、お父さん、お母さん。
楽しんでおいで。どこにも行かない私たちが帰りを待っているから。
お別れ会が無礼講だからって錬金術師さんにご迷惑かけるんじゃないよ。
もう分かってるってば。
どこに行くんだ?
Shame you couldn't stay any longer. That's totally fine, don't worry. The VOD will always be here too if you want to come revisit it. It'll be on both YouTube and Twitch.
お客人だけでなく悪ガキどもまでほとんどいなくなるか。お前も寂しくなるな。
Yeah, but the little troublemakers too. It's gonna get lonely around here.
別に私は寂しくなんか。結構あるかもね。でも
お待たせ。 この手の手続きってなんであんなにややこしいんだろう。たかが試験の申し込み程度でさ。
タオがオートへ、しかもボースと一緒に留学とはな。半年前の私が聞いたら笑い飛ばしていただろう。
行くって決めただけでまだ行けるとは決まってないけどね。特別待遇が受けられるよう試験を頑張るよ。
クリント王国の文字をスラスラ読めるんだし、もう合格は決まりよ。前祝いにパーッと行きましょう。
You meant to clarify between games as a time skip because everyone meeting to would be reunion sometime later. I think it's like a year. It's a year or two, like 1 to 2 years. It's not that long, but it's like long enough. You need to look and see how much new tires will be, as well as going to the grocery store. Oh, thank you for the book. And get snacks for the month. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, I had to get 4 new tires back in September. It was not fun. Is it bad you forgot Agatha existed for so long? It's all right. She was more important towards the beginning of the game. All right, so we went to Raz and Bowden. What was the next one? The Brennan Manor and the Valence Manor, I think. We'll go to Old Town first. It's like 8 p.m. Hopefully this cutscene still triggers.
Kimi ni wa musume ga hontou ni sewa ni natta. Mochiron watashi mo da.
こちらこそ錬金術師として村に認めてもらえる助力をしてもらってありがとう。
できれば旅の空の元にある娘とはずっと友達でいてあげてくれ。
もちろんです。
私たちは一度待たせている妻のところに帰るつもりだ。あの子のフルートを聴かせるために。
はい、クラウディアはきっとルベルトさんとまた旅に出ると思いますよ。私わかるんです。
That's a good song, by the way. I do like that song. It looks like the father dude from Atelier Meirritory. Yeah, I'm sure it does. And someone else has said that he looks like a character out of Attack on Titan. They're like, oh, hey, it's the, Attack on Titan, man.
そっか。信じさせてもらおう。錬金術師ライザリン・シュタウト君。
ライザ、準備できたよ。行こう。うん。それじゃ失礼します。
All right, and then I think the last place was the Brennan Manor, if I'm not mistaken. Although, let's see.
よし、行く。
よし、今日はここまで。この程度でへばるなよ。お前には俺の留守を預かる責任がある。
So I was actually ready to say, oh, I'm gonna have to mute this part of my VOD. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Like I think there was like a 10-minute, or not 10-second blurb one time, and it like I got hit with copyright claim on it. Not a strike, but like a claim. Had to mute that part of my VOD. I was gonna say, oh, I've seen the first season of Attack on Titan. I watched it like when it was brand new, but I never watched past that. Only character I ever really cared for was Potato Girl, and I already know what happens to her, so. Which one was that, so I know? I don't remember. It was several streams ago. It's like 3 or 4 ago, probably. Anyone else get a snow cane today? Not yet, although the temperature has dipped here. I think it is like 34 degrees outside right now, or is it 41? I don't know. It's supposed to be really cold tomorrow, like barely above freezing. Let's see. I don't think we're supposed to get snow here. Yeah, it's currently 35 degrees here, so it is 1 degree above freezing. So like Celsius, that's probably like 1 degree Celsius, if I had to guess. It's pretty cold. And it's supposed to be cold for the next several days. And then tonight for certain will be below freezing. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have like barely above freezing weather for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I'd say. And then after that, it's gonna be in the 50s, which is a little like 50, 51 degrees. So it'll be a little bit warmer, but not by much. So it's gonna get real cold. And the sad thing is yesterday it was like 67 degrees or something. It was really nice. My guess would be the Rickroll. I think it was the Rickroll if I'm not mistaken.
随分と熱心だね。
荒事が向いてなくても最低限使える程度に鍛えないと父さんの護衛も務まらんからな。
モリッツさんはあれから元気？
It snowed at 80 degrees Fahrenheit one time. Yeah, that would have been the end of the world. That's hot for it to be snowing.
Ah, ただ威張ってたわけじゃないことを自分の働きで示せと言ったら急に元気になった。
Bo said, I told him he needs to prove he's more than just hot air and start working harder. I think that motivated him. Ouch.
あの人も働き者なのは間違いないからね。で、お別れパーティー来るでしょ？
来ないなら俺が引きずっていくとレントに脅されたからな。
Lent threatened to drag me by my hair if I didn't.
うんうん。素直で結構。
All right, we have ads here in about 2 minutes. I don't know if that'll be enough to get through this cutscene, but we will see.
どこに行くんだ？
よーし、行くぞ。
Oh, did I miss something? I think I missed something. Ryza District, Dono District. Oh, I didn't go to the port. Oops.
どこに行こうかな。
I knew I was missing one.
よーし。
なあ、あの地震からこっちすっかり量も元通りさ。まさかあれも錬金術の仕業とか言わないよな。
まあ困ったことがあったら今度からはライザに直接言ってくれ。
ああ、それじゃあな。
またね、お姉ちゃん。
Oh, goodbye, big sister.
もう魚も湖に戻ってきたのかな。
ああ、生き物ってのは単純なもんだ。都合のいい環境になればいくらでもやってくる。
どうやら後始末もすべて終わりだな。
じゃあ行こうか。
All right, ads are starting here in about 30 seconds, so we will go ahead and pause here for the moment and take a quick break. And we will be back in about 3 minutes. So you won't miss anything. You don't have to worry. You'll get words on stream set up. Get some water, stretch your legs, grab a snack, whatever you need to do. Take care of yourself. And we will pop back here in about 3 minutes. So I'm going to take a quick break myself, and I'll be back as well. All right, I am back. I'll let you guys finish this round. Oh, you've been playing this wrong. It's all right. Yeah, you just type in whatever word you think there might be from the letters on screen. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop back into the game. Here we go. All right. Almost had it. Almost. You're pretty close to level 2. All right, so back to the Atelier. Whoosh. It's been so long since we built this hideout. Have we changed for the better? I can read the Clint Kingdom's language, and I've read through nearly every book at home. I've walked through the Devil's Field and stood at the top of the Holy Tower of Pinor. I've learned to be brave enough to play the flute in front of my father. And I guess I learned how to be a pretty good alchemist. Definitely. Yeah. You sure did. Whoa. You figured out how to build a new arm for Ample. You saw how we could use the Queen's treasure to keep our island from sinking. And you fixed that weird equipment so we could give the Orin their water back and save our village. It feels weird having it all listed out like that, but we couldn't have done it without Ample and Leela. And we all worked together. I'm sorry, I need some water. I had a piece of chocolate earlier, and now my mouth feels tacky. We all worked together to stop the invasion of the Felucia. I guess we should include Bose in that one. We all work together to protect everyone's ordinary life here. Nobody can deny that. We worked so hard. I think that together we can do anything. All right, what is left? Do I need to step out and come back in? Was there another cutscene? I thought I visited everywhere. Let's see. All right, head to the Ryza district, the Bowden district, Kirkenport, Brunnen Manor, and the Valence resident, and then return to the Atelier. I visited all of those, I thought? I guess, is this the end? Is there just no more? I guess this might be it. I don't know. We'll visit one more time. Okay, so that's the Ryza district. Next one was the Bowden district. Oh, you'll be able to see the fountains now too, I believe. Let me run up here so you can see the fountains real quick. The fountains do be fountaining. Okay, so we went to the Ryza and the Bowden, Kirkenport. We've been to the port. We will go there again. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. There's the port. Brunnen and the Valence.
どこに行こうかな。よーし行くぞ。
I don't think there's another cutscene. No, I guess that's it, because we've been everywhere listed. Bowden, Kirkenport, Bruna Manor, Valence Resident, and then return to the Atelier. So yeah, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything left. They said their final goodbyes.
休まるね。
All right, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything left to do. Let me verify, but I think we're done with Ryza 1. Oh, there's an extra main event in the Bowden district. Okay, that's the problem. That would explain it.
よーし行くぞ。
Okay, sorry, there is one more place to go, and I apologize. I didn't realize this at first. I googled it though, and apparently a lot of other people had the same problem, so I don't feel so bad. I guess we're gonna go talk to Lint's dad, Samuel.
こいつが武者修行に行くとか言ってるが、ライザー、お前がそそのかしたのか。
なんだよその言い方は。
私もレントから聞いて驚いちゃってさ。レントが自分で決めたんだよ。
自分でピーピー泣くだけだってガキがな。
親父みたいにってのは気に食わねえけど、あちこち渡り歩くのも面白そうだからな。
一発の口を叩きやがる。ま、お前の人生だ。お前の好きにするがいいさ。
ああ、目いっぱい好きにさせてもらうぜ。
さっさと言っちまえ。
Father of the Year award right there. Reminds you of that scene from Scary Movie, but wait, there's more.
どこに行く?
よーし行くぞ。
Sorry for the false alarm there.
じゃーん、特別ゲストのボースくん。我がライザのアトリエのご感想は？
お前にしては上出来だな。
あらら、口の悪さは全然治らないんだから。まあとにかくお披露目も終わったところで、旅立つみんなの明るい未来を祈るお別れパーティーを開催したいと思います。
そういえば俺たちのことばかり話しちまって聞きそびれてたんだけどよ。
何？
ライザー、お前はこの後どうするんだ？島には残るつもりなんだよな。
Hey Cliff, welcome in.
ああ、それなら目標はもう立ててるよ。この島に居残る錬金術師としてね。
おお、聞かせてくれ。
まずは数百年後の動力切れを見据えてそれを解決する。次に淡水化装置の新開発とか普及とか、それも解決する。それで浮いたままの不安定な島の地形もなんか解決する。どう？
解決。 具体的な方法は何も考えてないんだろうな。
You don't actually have a plan, do you?
まあね、それを見つけるのもこれからの目標。もし全部が早めに片付いたら、島逆に片付かなかったらずっと島にいるだろうね。まず島のなんてことない日々を守ってからでないと。
でもライザならなんとかしそうな気はする。
しそうというよりやりかねないだな。
Oh, that's smooth. That's smooth.
こらそこ、余計なちゃちゃを入れない。
大丈夫。ライザならきっとすぐに全部片付けて島を飛び出ることになるよ。私分かってるんだ。それで一緒に旅をしよう。お父さんも歓迎してくれるだろうし、なんなら二人旅でも。
そっかそれもいいね。でレントを捕まえてアンペルさんとリラさんも見つけて、オートでタオとボースをさらって、もう一回今みたいに。
Hey, Tenchi, welcome in. Long time no see. So let me get caught up on chat here. And it's probably on your end, but you're not sure what's going on. Sometimes stream freezes for you and you need to refresh the page every hour or so. Ooh, I don't know on that one. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if anyone else is having the same problem. You're planning on visiting Japan next year and you have no idea of what any of them have said. I'm doomed. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. If you start studying now, you'll be just fine. There are online resources that will come in handy for you. You know what's crazy is like 5 people know Ryza say the island and no one will ever know. They're gonna know. How? How would they know?
捕まえるってどうやってだよ。ってなんとかしちまうんだろうな、ライザなら。
僕今からその光景が浮かんじゃったよ。
これこそやりかねないってやつだ。
その時に暇なら付き合ってやってもいいぞ。
暇じゃなければ来た全員に手伝ってもらうがな。
And if we are busy, we'll force you to help us. Alright, I think this is it. We'll get caught up on chat here in just a moment.
ずっとお互いがすれ違っちゃったら、ここに立ち寄ってみてもいいかな。
いつでもどうぞ。ここはライザのアトリエ。私たちみんなの秘密の隠れ家なんだから。
That's it. We have finished. Congratulations. We have finished Atelier Ryza. And now we just get to enjoy the cutscene and the credits. So let me get caught up on chat here.
空間島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村。
Oh, she's helping Agatha.
そこで結構すごいと自認する私は暮らしている。なんてことない日々を守ろうと奮闘しながら。
Sorry, I promise I'll get caught up soon.
私はライザリン・シュタウト、通称はライザ。なんてことない農家の娘で錬金術師。そんな私は今日も今日とてアトリエでの出会いで得たものと錬金術で学んだことを胸に抱く。 この退屈でなんてことない光景に秘められたどこにでもある痛快で素晴らしい一日をまた始める。青くて深い夏の空をはるかに遠く仰ぎ見ながら。
All right. I think we're done. I think this is... Oh, this is the credits. This song is so pretty too. I think it's called Crocus, if I'm not mistaken, after a flower. Yeah, it is called Crocus. All right, so let's see. Long time indeed. How's your holidays been? My holidays have been well. They were very, very busy. Very busy. They were a nice break from work though. I needed that. Do you have access to a library card? A library? I love the Atelier Ryzas, right? The alchemy system is really nice too. They did a great job refining them. Gotta go check on dinner. No worries. Also, welcome in Chicken Adobo. Unfortunately for this game, I only remember the anime, and the anime was all about the thighs that save lives. The mayor's son is kind of goated at the end. He is. He went from being a bully to he had some character development for sure. This art really is gorgeous. Overall, it's a great game on the easier side. It really is. And I set to easy mode for the final boss. Just because I didn't want to grind. Holiday breaks are always appreciated. They really are. 2 adds a hard mode. Ooh. Well, we're getting ready to launch into 2 here in just a moment or two. Alchemy was addictive. I got a little frustrated at the very, very end though, because I had to be level 50 to synthesize the final item. So I had to grind a little bit off stream. But it's not the end of the world. This is a crafting first game. It was like, Jesse, time to synthesize. Yes, Miss Ryza.
Jesse, we gotta cook some potions.
Breaking Bad if it was the fantasy world. Ooh, pork chops with corn on the cob and mac and cheese. Ooh, that is a good dinner. The way that concept kind of cooks. Pun intended there. Yeah, you guys are getting a dad joke after this.
I_SilvariVT resubscribes for 35 months, saying hi to Elle with a swim bite on their break. Splish splash.
Oh my gosh, you guys are unhinged. Can't stay but have an amazing stream. Thank you, I. You came in right during the credits. Ah, such a pretty song. I do like that song. All right, so let's see here.
Say my name. It's Slimsenberg.
Dad joke, here's one. Did you hear the news? FedEx and UPS are merging. They're gonna go by the name Fed Up from now on. The other day I was listening to a song about superglue. It's been stuck in my head ever since. Oh, that was breaking the fourth wall. Dad joke, here's one. What's the Centipede's favorite Beatles song? I want to hold your hand. Instead of it being called Breaking Bad, it'd be Cooking Methylovania in Another World as a slime apprentice. I think Sully has some things to tell me. All right, bad joke, here's one. I have kleptomania, but when it gets bad, I take something for it. Bad at golf, join the club. All right, well, we have officially 100% finished Atelier Ryza. So I'm not gonna create a clear save because I already have one from a couple of years ago where I was a much higher level and you know, had much higher alchemy level. So that being said, I think that we're gonna take a really short break and yeah, start moving over to 2. We'll start into 2 right away. What WTF is Weasel Roast Records again? Is it the damage dummy? It is, yes. That was the Weasel Roast. And we never used it. Tea, yeah, it might be a good time to take a tea break. We're about 30 minutes until our next ad break. But if you guys don't mind waiting, I can definitely go make some tea. Actually, I probably should with how my throat is behaving. So give me a second. We will go into words on stream for a little bit. I will make some tea, and then I will come back and set up for Ryza 2, and we will get started on 2 today. It can be today. But I'm sorry, that was a bad one. That's what I get for reading dad jokes. But yeah,
it's tea time.
We will be back in just a couple minutes. All right, we are back. Let us get into Ryza 2. Let me change the game here on Twitch, and we will be ready to go. All right, we are now on Atelier Ryza 2. Yay! Thank you very much. And actually making tea was perfect because I had an update for this game that I had to grab. I don't know if it was archived since I haven't played it in a while, probably like 2 years, or if it just had some updates, but it gave plenty of time for this to update and be ready to go. So my tea today is lemon echinacea throat coat, in case anyone is wondering. Rise the Alchemist. Let me get caught up on chat too. Okay, didn't miss anything. Cool. Throat coat. I'm not sure the brand, but it's the it is lemon echinacea throat coat. I was answering a message, and we will go ahead and we will hop on in. Throat coat or throat goat? Coat. C-O-A-T.
Ryza のアトリエ2。失われた伝承と秘密の妖精。
All right. You guys hyped? Are you excited? Ryza 2?
空間島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村。そこで暮らしていたなんてことない私はひょんなことから冒険をした。誰も経験したことのないような誰も知らない私たちだけの大冒険も。
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, let's go.
Attention all chat gremlins. All aboard the Hype Train Express. Destination, break the streamer.
Break the streamer?
始まりも終わりも何も知ることなく
Exposition, 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 exposition.
私は今でも思い出すあの時の仲間たちと過ごした日々。そして眩しいくらいに輝いていたあの奇跡のように貴重で得難いひと夏の日々のことを。あれから3
years. It has been 3 years.
なんてことない日々の生活の中に戻った私に新たなひと夏の日々が訪れようとしていた。ついに大陸に話でしか知らなかった大陸に着いた。海を越えて
All right, we are now an older and wiser Ryza. 3 years later. We get caught up on chat here. You're looking forward to the playthrough. I'm looking forward to this one. 2 was my absolute favorite. Like 2 left a huge impression on me. Hiyo! That's just one piece of the puzzle. Oh, the dad joke. The dad joke. So she has traveled across the sea. So how old is Ryza now? I think about 18 now. I think she was around 15 in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Let me verify. Or was she 17 in the first game? Let me verify. Okay, I'm sorry. She was 17 in the first game. And in this game, she would be 20? Yeah, she's 20 in this one. Moritz. You may not have a parent, so you may not be a parent, but you'll have all the parent love for my kids. They can you think you're the coolest ever. Oh, we got some dad jokes too. Dad joke, here's one. Why is there always a gate around cemeteries? Because people are dying to get in. Another joke is, I knew I wouldn't steal a mixer from work, but it was a whisk I was willing to take. Oh.
いや、今日はそういう話ではない。実は他でもない。お前に調べてもらいたいものがあるのだ。
これは？
うん。それは我がブルネン家に代々伝えられている数ある宝の一つでな。ブルネン家の先祖がいずこからか見つけ持ち帰ったものだと伝えられている。
The Ender Dragon Egg.
Egg.
綺麗ですね。
そうだろう。私もこれはさぞや貴重で価値のある一品に違いないと睨んでいるのだが、あいにく正体がわからんのだ。同じものを見聞きした者もおらん。ただその見た目だ。私は何かの宝石ではないかと考えていてな。個人的に虹の宝玉と呼称している。
なるほど。確かにそれっぽいですね。それでどうしてこれを？
それがな。ここ最近の話だが、その石が光るようになったのだ。
ツヤツヤしてるから？
いや、そうではない。まるで明かりのようにぼんやりと光を放つのだ。
え？
しかもここ数日に至っては、その光がやけに強くなってきたように感じる。ただの宝石であったうちは良かったのだがな。
Well timed lightning
こういう得
flash.
体の知れぬものはお前が一番詳しいだろう。調べてきてくれ。
The lightning is a paid actor.
そんな急に言われても。
お前の得意な錬金術とかいう技を使えばすぐにわかるのではないか？
いや、錬金術ってそういうものじゃないから。
とにかく頼んだぞ。ああ、それからその虹の宝玉の扱いは丁重にな。
気になるには気になるんだよね。決めた。やっぱり行こう。行くしかない。タオたちがいる王都アスラームバートに。島より栄えてはいるけど、思ってたほど大きい町じゃないかな。
That's almost reminiscent of the Vine booms. Yeah, it actually is. Working on some 3D print models to use techno alchemy on the side. Ooh, have fun with Ryza. Thank you very much, Tinchi. Thank you for dropping by. It was good to see you. I know I've been kind of quiet this stream, but there has been a lot of exposition.
王都って言っても案外大したことないのかも。
This royal capital might not be such a big deal. Ryza, my sweet summer child.
Vine boom in parkour civilization.
The random hello.
なんだ、オートに行くのか？
うん、ここから西の方だよね。まだ結構かかる？
そうでもない。それに外から来た人向けに馬車の定期便もあったな。
馬車？定期便？すごい！そんなのあるんだ。
あ、いや、すまない。正確にはあっただな。
There was a carriage.
あんたも間が悪いな。少し前に魔物の襲撃があってよ。今は運休しているそうだ。
Yes, I believe so. Or it was just kind of implied, like, oh, like that's fantastic, that's amazing, that's great, I'm excited kind of situation. I can replay it, I think. Oh, she said, oh, that's so cool, or that's so amazing. There's a carriage? Sorry, my Japanese is not that great, by the way. I just, like, I can understand short, very short phrases with some context. So just wanted to put that out there, like, my Japanese is terrible.
歩いて行くしかないか。
おい、本気か。魔物の襲撃があったって言ったろ。絶対に出るとは言えねえが、女の子の一人旅は心配だな。
ありがとう。 でもちょっとでも早く行きたいからなんとかなるよ。多分。
I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably.
そうか。まあそういうなら気をつけていけよ。
Okay, so while out in the field, you will see the mini-map in the bottom right section of the screen. Press the down to bring up the field map. Oh, okay, that's why I would have won the last game, and I just didn't have one. So I was thinking of this one. I was like, isn't there a mini-map? Alright, so we are going to explore because there are some things to gather around here. Ooh, I gotta get used to how Ryza runs in this one. It is a little bit of a change from the first one to the second one. I would think there was some stuff around here I could break, if I'm not mistaken. But it's been a hot minute, so maybe I have to come back here later. Yes, I probably have to come back here later. It is a very floaty animation, you are correct. Yeah, I can't break any of these, so. Yep, we'll just come back here later. Went from Midlander run animation to Highlander. Or Thylander, as it were. 1 second, we'll take a sip of tea here. You have a lot on your plate, but I can supply you with information for language software if you so desire at any point. I actually have legitimate textbooks. I have Genki 1 and 2 with the workbook and everything, so I could sit down and go through that if I had the time. Currently learning Japanese is not on my 2025 bingo card. My bingo card is quite full this year. So not that I don't want to, ooh. What's really funny is her jump feels very weighted in this game compared to the last one. Oh, it's not just that, it's other languages too. Oh, I might take you up on that sometime.
この道を通っていけばオートに着くってわけね。
It looks sully.
早速出たわね。
You wonder if it's awkward when she gets dressed and only puts on a single thigh high? Well, I don't know. You tell me. Is it? I think I was right about here. I have been waiting to crack that joke for the longest time.
久しぶりの戦い。しかも私一人だけ。でも、なんとかなる。
Is it awkward when you get dressed and only put on a single thigh high? Nah, it's aesthetic. Might have brownies for dessert. Oh, that sounds good, man. You're having a great meal.
The massacre of my people begins again. The war flashbacks.
All right, so if you same rules. If you run into them or hit them with the tool, you begin battle. Once they hit 0, you win. If you reach 0, you lose. All right, so the bar on the bottom, you can't really see it because of my hair, and there's not much I can do. Let me move myself very temporarily here. Whoop, we're moving over here for a second. The active time bar is at the bottom for the turns. So unfortunately, because of my hair, you won't be able to really see that all that well. I'm sorry. That's just kind of how the dice roll sometimes with games. Timeline won't stop even when you're making selections, so be careful. So it is active time. just cut your hair then. Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, just cut my hair. Have to, you know what? You know what? In order to cut my hair, I would have to go to my model artist and probably pay like somewhere between 50 and 100 bucks. I don't know, I'm just guessing. I don't know how much it would cost for another hairstyle. Get new art, and then have to go to my rigger and have my hair rigged. Just for a haircut. Isn't that not insane? I don't know. I can't help but wonder sometimes. Like, I love anime aesthetics and fashion, but it's incredibly impractical. Yeah, I can agree with that. You know, I very frequently think about how, ooh, ads are about to start, but like how my outfit would actually work and function. So like the sleeves, I'll zoom in on my arms here. The sleeves are tucked into the belt right here, right in the back. They just kind of roll into the back and they're held on with a couple belts. And like, I understand how the top is held on. Like it's basically like a strapless top that probably has elastic in the back. And there's, you know, a couple belts here that help hold it on. But as far as like how the cloak attaches to the shirt here, your guess is as good as mine, because I can toggle that. So how that attaches, I don't know. Maybe like snap-on buttons. I don't know, my inner cosplay is like, cosplayers, how would this work? Because I used to cosplay at one point in time. So if I were to make my outfit, I would probably use like snap buttons that you like push together, or Velcro or something. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. Looks like it's fed under the straps. Yeah, it might hold up under the straps. Wouldn't just sit there, not without some snaps or something. Stella may be able to tell you rigging wise, but IRL, a cosplayer would be a good consultant. Well, lucky me, I used to be a cosplayer. So, oh, sorry, I apparently am resizing myself, not meaning to here. Anyways, back to combat. Alright, so in this game you gain SP through attacking, and it's shared among all allies in battle. Cosplay as Lara Croft. What's your favorite cosplay you've done? Well, I've only done like 2 or 3 of them, so my favorite one has been Yuna. I cosplayed as Yuna from Final Fantasy X, and I spent like, oh my god, how many hours did I spend sewing? I can't even remember how many hours I spent sewing, but I spent $300 making the outfit from scratch. The only thing I didn't make was the boots because I don't have any leather working skills. And I actually did win a cosplay competition at one point. I took most accurate. And for the skirt, I had to do a full-length skirt with knife pleats, a box pleat, and a reverse box pleat. So Yuna has either reverse box or a regular box pleat in the middle in the front, as well as one that is either a box or reverse box in the back with knife pleats going outwards till it meets in the middle in the front of the back. And then the side is also cut open, like there's a slit on the side. So between the pleating and the sewing, having to learn to sew pleats and how to measure that and everything, and then having to hand paint the flowers on, it took ages. It took ages. And then for the obi, what I did is I sewed like a tube, and then I stuffed it with medium weight interface, and then put a zipper on the back. So I could zipper it and then just put the bow like down into the obi like you would with like a yukata bow. I stole the idea from that to cover up the zipper. So it was a lot of work. The kimono, wedding dress, or the Final Fantasy II outfit? It's the 10 outfit. Let me find you a picture. Where's a good picture? Yeah, just here on the wiki page, like the base Yuna outfit, this one. Like the amount of time it took me to hand paint that skirt was hours. Oh, I typed add with 2 Ds. Oh well, that's all right. I'm not sure if you're in an ad or not right now, Oakheart. Oh, you were. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it took hours to hand paint. I hand painted the obi. I hand painted the skirt. I hand dip dyed the sleeves with the gradient dye. Hand painted the beads for the sleeves and everything. I made my own necklace because at the time the necklace was not in circulation anymore. So I bought all the pieces off of Etsy and learned a little bit of metalworking skills to put everything together and make a necklace. Like it was just insane. I think the only two things I had help with were the earring because I tried on my own and I couldn't make it work. And the boots were store-bought because I am not making boots. Have a great stream. Thank you. Have a good evening. Thank you for dropping by. I might share pictures one day if I blur out my face. The thing that really sucked though is I was having trouble finding fabric long enough for the cosplay because I'm really tall. I'm like 5'10", 5'9", 5'10" in reality. So I'm like technically like 2 inches shorter than my model. And I couldn't find anything that would actually come to ankle length. Like it came like mid-calf on me. I don't have any of the cosplay anymore because it fell apart at another convention I went to in 2014. And actually I have not cosplayed again since then. So it's been a decade with no cosplay. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture for you later. Cosplaying, it's just time consuming and it's expensive, especially if you're making everything by hand. Oh yeah, I'm actually good. I'm quite a tall person. Let me see what that is in centimeters. I actually don't know how tall I am in centimeters. I am about 177.8 centimeters. I've only done cheap cosplays myself. I have done a cheaper cosplay. I did a cosplay of Renoa Hartley. It was like a variant, like a fan-made variant that was pretty widely accepted. So I have cosplayed that once before as well. And then before that, I did a really even cheaper one of Kairi from Kingdom Hearts when I was like 16 or something. Like that one was real cheap. Even your model is tall. Yes. And that is on purpose actually. So when I got my model, also everyone welcome back. When I got my model, I had a conversation with my model artist. I was like, hey, like I am a tall, mature woman. Like I'm not petite. I don't have a cute petite voice. I don't have a very woo voice. And I was like, I need a model that is going to be tall and fuller. We'll get more into that in a second. I need a model that's taller and fuller that will match my voice. Because a big concern of mine is I wanted my model to match my voice. And I feel like my model artist did a great job. He endowed me more than what I asked for, and I did not complain, if you catch my drift. So, just want you guys to know, I did not ask for that up front. It was just freely given to me, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with this. My reference art was a lot more, I can't really say flat, but it was flatter. My first one was the Dane, oh my goodness, from Final Fantasy IX, and all the stuff from Goodwill. Oh, you just adjusted and cut it to get as close as you could. That's the way you do it. You can get a lot of good stuff from Goodwill. Your voice and model pair very well. I'm glad. That was a huge concern of mine. Yeah, I specifically asked for a fuller model, so I'm actually very happy with my model. All right, well, we'll get on with the show. We'll get the show on the road now that we're done with ads. I don't want to run people off with model lore and cosplay talk. All right, so let's talk about the difference between aggressive mode and passive mode, or like normal mode. Oh, I missed that, whatever. Okay, so let's talk about guarding. Okay, so this one actually has guarding, and I will let you guys know, like, I'm really trash at guarding most of the time. So don't get mad at me. I'm more of an offensive than defensive person. Press right. I am pressing right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so AP will it'll consume AP and tactics level will increase. And this one's automatic, so I don't have to manually. Okay, so this one's telling you that you can chain skills. All right, and you receive a damage bonus if you successfully chain your skills. All right, and that's it. That was our first Kuni. Oh, the poor thing. Okay, so important outfit question here for all you guys. How bad do you think that vest chafes? Like, that's gotta chafe something awful, even for a man. Yes, that is not my primary focus. I also ended up making my favorite cosplay, which was a quest giver. Oh, you had an exclamation mark above your head with a sign you wore in the front. Had quest cards and chocolate coins to give out to people too. That sounds amazing. I would absolutely take a quest from you. You better be wearing pasties or something. It looks like leather, so he's gonna have some bleed off the guy. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me thinking that. I'd wager the worst way it chafes.
大丈夫。ありがとう。
それにしてもまさか魔物相手にひるまねえとは。お嬢ちゃん、この辺りの人間じゃねえな。
空間島だよ。さっき船で到着したばかりなの。
空間島？悪いが聞いたことね
えな。小さな島だからね。オートにいる友達に会いに来たんだ。
そうか。オートならこの道をまっすぐ進めばすぐに見えてくるぜ。そんなに遠くないが、せいぜい気をつけてくれよ。それじゃな、王女ちゃん。
変わった人だったな。オートってああいう人がたくさんいるのかな。それにしてもいきなり魔物が出るなんて前途多難だな。まあなんとかなるか。よし。
I aspire to have Ryza's levels of confidence in life. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just gonna take off without any correspondence or really any plans. Sheep! Beep beep, I'm a sheep. I wish I were here. I would show her the sheep. Can't really see their faces too well because of all the wool, but... There's a pig up there? Okay. Or a boar, as it were. I'll take my chances with the pony. She's like one of those people who quit her job, that have a ton of money saved, go live in the wilderness for a change of pace, and I'm like, ain't no way. Ooh, what is that over there? Is it something I can gather? No, it's just another pony. Darn. Also, this is not the last you will see of this high road. That would be a little bit of a walk, to be honest. She's oh, I've already read that. My bad. Also, thank you for the tea idea. That was a fantastic idea. That friggin' towel, the glow up of the century, right? Yeah, I've been quiet about that. I want you guys to see it for yourself. Yeah, Tao has the glow up of a century. I wish I had that kind of glow up arc, right? I had a blow up arc more like it. Oh no. Are we talking like acne? If we are, I'm so sorry. Puberty was not kind to a lot of people. Yeah, she just walked straight into a barrel.
完全に舐めてたな。やっぱりオートっていうだけのことはあったわ。広さだけなら空間島だってそれなりだと思うけど、あっちは畑しかないしな。す
Okay, sorry, trying to figure out the zoom mechanics. I think this one is a little different from the last one. With thighs and buff, I'm shocked the barrel didn't disintegrate. If you're walking at a leisurely pace, I don't know you'd hit it that hard. Someone wanted you to tell justice.
まずい。これは迷子になりそう。てか、私もう迷子なんじゃ。ライザー！え？今誰か呼んだ？
3 years will do a lot for you.
あれって、え？ボス？嘘？よかった。助かった。知ってる人に会えた。どうしようかと思ったよ。
本当にライザじゃねえか。まさかと思ったが、なんでここにいるんだ。
まあそれはタオに。それにしても久しぶりだね。 でもよかった。あんまり変わってないみたいで。
Gotten taller, that's for sure.
お前こそ相変わらず聞くまでもなく元気そうだ。年相応に少しは落ち着いたらどうなんだ。
あはは。憎まれ口も相変わらずでよかったよ。 ところでボスのお友達？
That's still Loki a jerk. Always has been.
何言ってるんだよ。僕だよ、僕。忘れちゃったの？
Such a backhanded compliment, right?
ひょっとしてタオなの？
そうだよ。誰だと思ってたのさ。
いやだってずいぶん背が伸びたね。
Tao became a K-pop idol.
それに声も全然違うじゃん。なんだか男の子って感じになってる。
こいつこっちに来てから急に大きくなりやがったんだ。もう俺とほとんど変わらん。
服装もやけにおしゃれな感じになってるし、最初誰だかわからなかったよ。
ひどいなあ、もう。逆にライザは一目で分かったけどね。
It's called puberty, Ryza.
ああ、特におのぼり特有の動きをしてたからな。都会っぽくないからよく目立つ。
なんかあんたたちの方がさらっとひどいこと言ってない？
Tao, I'd recognize those thighs anywhere.
まあまあ、田舎育ちが通る道ってやつだよ。そのおかげでこうして割と簡単に会えたんだから。
うん、まあね。危うく迷子になりそうだったけど、いきなり心が折れかけたよ。いやー、それにしてもここがオートなんだね。大きすぎて上ばかり見てたよ。
高い建物が多いからな。見慣れればそんなこともなくなる。
そうだ、 せっかく来てくれたんだし、ライザに街を案内するよ。どうかな？
そうだな。今いるここが中央区だ。見ての通り露店なんかが数多く出ている。
さっきからずっと気になってたんだ。ちょっと露店見てきていい？
後にしろ。お前は夢中になると時間を忘れるからな。
この町っていくつかの区画に分かれてるんだけど、他の地区はだいたいここから行けるようになってるよ。そういう町の作りのせいもあるんだろうけど、ここが一番賑やかな場所かな。
他の地区も軽く巡ってみるか。迷子になられても困るから
な。またそういうことを言う。でもここはおとなしく話を聞いておくことにするよ。
For now.
よし、じゃあまずは北の農業区と南の職人区に行ってみようか。
Alright, so... Okay, commands are still the same. I love the art in this game too. The Alphonse Mucha style. Sorry, I am gonna look around for just a moment. Okay, so this way was the marketplace. Been a hot minute since I played this game, so even I'm like, I gotta figure out my way around again.
この辺りはこんな感じで農業区だね。
見慣れた感じだろ。
うん。他が都会なのに、ここに来たら急に島に戻ったような気分になったよ。なんというか、ほっとするような。
まあ僕らからしたらこの辺りが一番慣れ親しんだ感じがする景色かもね。
全然人がいないね。町の方はいっぱいいたのに。
あまりなり手がいないんだとよ。都会に住んでてわざわざ土にまみれたくないんだろう。
He's got a good point. Big city citizens aren't exactly fond of digging in the dirt.
食べ物だったら周辺の町からいくらでもやってくるから困らないしね。僕らの村の空気フルーツも売られてるのを見たよ。あまり数は多くないけどさ。
そうなんだ。農作業したくないって理由も場所によっていろいろなんだな。
I guess people have their reasons for avoiding farm work no matter where they're from.
お前のはただ単にめんどくさいってだけで理由にはなってないからな。
まあそんなわけで。
Oh, thank you for the redeem.
この辺りはこんな感じかな。
So, 1 second while I take care of that redeem. Thank you very much for the redeem. That was much needed. To make sure I haven't missed anything else. I saw Eyes Hydrate a while back. I don't know if I took care of Nova's Hydrate, so I'll take a sip right now just in case. Alright, and then we're gonna head up and over this way. Oh, you know what? I actually never went over here before. I've never seen this poster. I wonder if that's the, I mean, we're in the capital. I wonder if that's the leader, the president, or emperor, king, or whatever. I don't know the system of government here. Sardines in a barrel. Ooh, we're getting kind of crackly. I'm sorry. I may have to restart the capture software. God Emperor. Potentially. And the crackling stopped as soon as it started. All right. No, I spoke too soon. All right, let me restart the software real quick. Bear with me. I don't know why it does this. I wish I knew. It'll be good for a long time, and then all of a sudden just, it'll start up. There we go. That should resolve the issue. Okay, I'm actually going the wrong direction. It wouldn't be going elsewhere. Oops. The controls are much smoother in this game too. Like I can pan the camera easier without it being so jerky. Her Thynus needs you. Join the army now. Ryza wants you. Since you made TL, do you want me to refund? Oh, does someone? Oh yes, please refund if you don't mind. Sorry, I made tea earlier.
ここはいろんな職人の店が集まってる地域さ。工場とか火事場みたいなところが多いかな。
もともとオートは国中から金属を集めて加工なんかをするのが主な産業なんだぞ。
So the capital's original industry was based on gathering and processing metals from across the nation. Also, thank you.
あ、でもこんなに似たようなお店ばかりでやっていけるのかな。
僕も最初はそう思ったんだけどね。やっぱり同じような仕事をしてる人たちが集まった方がいろいろ効率がいいんだろうね。多少は商売敵になるかもしれないけど、それよりも協力した方がいいってことじゃない？
俺たちの村と一緒だ。港に行けば店がいくつもあっただろう。
言われてみれば確かに。
まあ、金属製品で困ったことがあったときはここに来れば解決すると思うよ。
So that's the place to go for metalworking.
じゃあこの後は学園区に行ってみようか。
学園区？
僕らが通ってる学園がある区域さ。普段は僕らもそこにいることが多いかな。
学生相手の店なんかが多くてな、割と賑わってる場所ではある。
階段を上がって西にあるあの塔の先が学園区だよ。
おいタオ、あの店に行かねえか。
うん、そうだね。僕らについてきてよ。
二人ともなんだかすっかり仲良くなっちゃって。今のって。
何やってんだ。早く来いよ。
ちょっと迷子にならないでよ。
あ、うん、ごめん。
Say something. Okay, now we're going back the way I was originally going.
そっちは違う区画だよ。こっちこっち。
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to step away for something. I didn't have a chance to say anything, so I just had to go into my be right back screen. So I accidentally went to the wrong exit. Oops. It is way over this way. Thank you, and I'm sorry about that. Hey, look, more pots. Pew. Yes, this is the direction I wanted to go right here. Also, hey, Ryan. Yeah, life do happen sometimes. I'll tell you what, going up and down those stairs will get you in shape real fast.
これ全部学園なの？
まさか。ただ大抵は学園に関係してたりするね。学生が住んでる家だったり、学生相手の店だったり。
学園があるから成り立っている地域ではある。
はあ、何から何まで規模がでかいな。島じゃ学び屋一つだけだったし。
あそこだ。あれがいつも俺たちが行ってる店だ。座っていろいろ話そうぜ。
So I'm gonna kind of pan around so you can get like an idea of the scale of this place. It is massive. Oh, Bo's blue hair guy has buckles across his abs. The fashion is nuts, right?
それにしても、二人ともすっかりこっちの人みたいで驚いたよ。
そうか？俺は何も変わったつもりはないがな。タオも俺から見たら見た目以外は何も変わってないな。
ライザだってこっちにいたら同じように思われるかもね。
I'd get lost immediately. I probably would too, to be honest.
私はタオからこの手紙もらわなかったらここに来てなかったかも。
何が書いてあるんだ？
うん。
It's Hanekyo raised the channel with 17 viewers, adding a touch of excitement to the stream.
Hanekyo!
Let's keep the energy
Hi,
flowing.
Welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? You were last just chatting. Ooh, welcome, Raiders. Oh, it's sicko. You're spreading the cooties. You're spreading the cooties. Oh no. What you got? How long do I have left to live? Welcome in. Welcome in. How did your stream go? Oh no, you got the ligma. I'm sorry. The only cure for that is more these nuts jokes. 1 minute to live. Quick, show your boob. I'm sorry. The best thing I can do is take off my coat. How about that? Welcome in. If you need to do any after stream care, please feel free. I will take good care of your chat. And for chat, anybody meeting me for the first time, hi, my name is Elcrys. Pardon me. I'm an art and variety streamer. Sometimes you get games, sometimes you get art, and today you were getting Atelier Ryza 2. It was an absolute roller coaster with topics. I'm really curious now. Oh no, what did she say about me? I'm scared now. Did you miss? Thank you very much for the follow. I don't want to know. Is this like that scene from Atlantis? He told me and I don't want to know, and now I'm telling you, you don't want to know. Interesting ways to cook pasta. Are you cooking pasta in the pasta sauce? I've seen people actually cook it in the tomato sauce. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it, but I've seen people do it. One of our mods you do not want to know. Maybe you can borrow Elcrys for the pasta. Are we taking the pasta and throwing it at the cabinets to see if it sticks, to see if it's done? That's one way of doing it. It's about the kind of pot you boil the pasta in and got cursed real fast. I want to see the human body cook pasta. That would be low and slow. You're much better off not asking. Oh, I see. I see. Thank you for the context. You can cook pasta in a skillet if you need. You know, actually, I'm sure you could probably cook pasta with a bit of oil too, instead of having to use water. Like if you're desperate enough. But it'd be more like fried than like actual pasta. How cursed could it have gotten? I don't know. A little afraid to ask now. Or tuna. Ooh. Yeah, you actually could do pasta in a rice cooker. You can do whole meals in the rice cooker. You can make pancakes in a rice cooker. Sorry, this is decidedly less cursed than whatever you guys are talking about, though, I promise. Man, all the things I am just assuming right now, none of them are good. People's ingenuity can be astounding sometimes. I used to boil the pasta in the pan and fry it a little bit before putting it in the sauce. Ooh, so you get the noodles that are a little bit crisper. That's interesting. Crispy but not crunchy. So if you eat it raw, it's just crunchy. Do not recommend. You cook tuna pasta in the skillet. All good. I speak typo most of the time. Sometimes. Half the time. Sounds like a little bit of spaghetti al assassina? Assassina? Sorry, I don't know on that one. All the things you're imagining make it 3 times worse. You got Hana's ideas. All right, bet. I'm gonna go back and watch the VOD later. Okay, Hana, so here's what we do. So you need to start stream back up and everybody get back in the bus and we'll all come over to you. Well, for anybody who has never met me before, I streamed for 6 hours yesterday, and today I have been streaming for, let's see. Oh, okay, so almost 3 hours. So my voice is a little cooked. If my voice kind of cracks or goes out on me. No, it didn't. You didn't hear a thing. It's just from so much streaming. And also, for anyone who's never played Ryza 2, we just finished up Ryza 1 earlier in this stream. So she's a country bumpkin gone to the big city for the first time. Should I move up to, wait, should I move up to the just chatting screen? You've seen a recipe once or twice, not super common, but then again, your beloved Italian dishes aren't sometimes. The best Italian dishes are passed down, like, through recipe cards, like, in families. Up to you. I mean, we can keep playing. I don't want to, you know, bore anybody who just came in. Just like the last 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, we'll have the curse conversation. Hana, hide your VOD now if you want to. If it is truly that cursed, hide it now.
Ryza が島で錬金術がうまくいかずに難航してるみたいなことを手紙に書いてきたから気になっていっそRyzaもこっちに来てみればって。
Average sick Hana stream. I mean this in the best way possible. Hana is unhinged, and I love it. I'm here for it. Oh, she's not in the chat. All good. Time for curse content, I guess. Just a bit more delusional than usual. I got the pleasure of meeting Hana maybe about 6 months ago or so through some mutual friends. So I love her content. She is very much unhinged, but like in the best way possible. Like a very high energy. For anyone here, I am very much kind of an easygoing, comfy, slow streamer. I can be a little unhinged at times too. It just depends. Depends if you're asking for life advice or not. I can either give good or really shitty life advice depending on what you're wanting.
遺跡だと俺はこっちに来てからそんな話聞いたことないぞ本当にあるのか
僕も人捨てで聞いたから最初は眉唾だと思ったけどさ
You mean you were cursed with meeting her? No, I was blessed. That was a blessing in and of itself. I could hear the angels singing and I gained a halo. For the cost of 1,000 points, you too can get the wisdom of Elfcris. Any bad cooking advice? Oh. Oh. The hotter the better. Max heat, baby. Max heat. And when it turns nice and black, that's when you flip it. I don't care what it is. It goes for just about anything. Pineapple on pizza is peak cuisine. You know what? I actually don't hate pineapple on pizza. I don't go out of my way to eat it, but I don't hate it. You met her over like 2 years ago in VR chat. Imagine that unhinged bean, but in VR. Oh my god, the chaos would be beautiful. You could, yeah, true. You can never have enough salt. If you add too much salt, just add water. It goes off the rails real quick. So wait, is she on the crazy train, or did the crazy train just not have any rails to begin with?
そういう伝承がたくさん残っていてね。
伝承？
思い出してよ。僕らの村にも伝承はあっただろ。わらべ歌だったけど。
Also, I am going a little bit slower to give people a chance to read since this is in Japanese. If I go too fast for anyone, please let me know. Oh, I need to change my logo too. Thank you for the reminder. We spent an entire stream desalinating water only to have it put back in one stream, right? No matter how slow you go, won't be able to read Japanese. Well, lucky you, the subtitles are in English. Let me change. Let me change my logo real quick. Or like the game logo. I just have to find it here. Colin with only one L. Thank you for the follow. I will try to remember that it's only one L. Also, hi Colin with one L. My nickname is L. You're in good company. I found your other L. Hey, yeah. There, I think that's good enough. If that cuts into the dialogue box too much, I can move it. I think it's it had usual rails, but now she's just speedrunning Roller Coaster Tycoon and making the most cursed loops possible. Do you want to get off of Mr. Bones' wild ride?
南に下る旅人は決して街道を外れるな。西は悪魔の野が迫り、東の城には竜が住む。だね。
伝承っていうのは過去に実際に起こったことなんじゃないかって研究してる人もいてね。僕もそれには賛同してる。わらべ歌に出てくる名前も実際に存在する場所だっただろ。
そういえばアンペルさんは言ってたっけ。こんなに遺跡があるのに伝承が少ないのはおかしいって。
Do you know why Ampel was so ornery? All them ruins, no legends.
だろ。実はこの王都周辺には神話とか偶話みたいなものが結構残ってるんだ。五風の先に鳥であり、闇夜を覆う帳なり。
But that's public VR chat in general, so not surprising. I actually have never used VR chat. I know people who have, and from all the stories I've heard, it is absolutely unhinged. I knew people who used to play like back during the Ugandan Knuckles, like peak prime time, and apparently there were just like dozens of Ugandan Knuckles running around with voice boards. Okay, so I will be reading this part. Classic. People sleeping in VR chat is nuts for me, but there are lobbies for it. Really? You know, I could probably get into like the psychological side of that and say that they probably feel safer not being alone, like alone but not alone. I could never personally have too many trust issues. So you walk in, it's just a pile of people sleeping. I wonder if they like they mute their headsets or something, or their headphones or whatever, so nothing wakes them up. Because you can't tell me there couldn't be trolls go in there and, like, you know, blast an air horn or something. Be grateful meeting Hana. Asked her to insult me in the most British way possible. Oh, did you get roasted? Did you become the Sunday roast? That reminds you worked as a support for VR chat type game. And my god, the amount of Uganda knuckles made you hate the meme with a passion. I could be really mean, but I won't say it. Hana likes feet. Oh, well, unfortunately, my feet are very firmly in boots. I'll have to zoom out. They're very firmly in boots. So, that's the most feet that Hana's gonna get. We kind of zoom back in, I think. Like, right here is decent enough. Good enough. They don't mute the headset. And the world's often use soothing music and rainwater sounds. Interesting. So what keeps like the trolls from going in there and just trying to wake everybody up? Been a while since you've worked there. It's gotten better. I like that Uganda Knuckles, or Uganda picked up on it. So now there's a bunch of Uganda Knuckles art there. I didn't know about that. That is amazing. Maybe someone's on Firewatch. Making instances private with only friends limits instead of public. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. My trust issues could never, though. It might mute everyone in the room from speaking. Possible. I mean, if you can do it in a Discord server, I'm sure you can do it in a VR chat world server instance. I'm going to try to say your name. If I pronounce it wrong, please correct me. Rick Serger, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you. Also, being PC only helps a lot from squeakers. You know, I believe it. Wait 1 second, I'll take a sip of tea here. You know people in VR chat who are mute and communicate by drawing in the air with a lingering glow light. Interesting. I never thought about that. It would take a little bit to communicate that way, but that's definitely one way to do it. There's a headphone mode where you'll only be able to hear within a set distance. Easier way to communicate than IRL for them. Huh. You know what? I can believe that. VR chat mutes are a cultural thing. They can talk IRL. I mean, I can understand some people not wanting to like actually talk in VR chat. I was going to ask if that was by choice or if that was, you know, by nature, but that I guess it could be both. There's no reason it couldn't be both. There's a lot of ways of communicating. There's even a whole VR sign language. Really? So, truth be told, I don't know that much about VR. How, like, what type of tracking would you need to track those type of hand movements? Are there, like, gloves that map all your fingers? They use full body capture rigs. That way they don't have to dox basically anything about their real identity. Huh. Now, I have seen the body rigs, the capture rigs. That's used for a lot of 3D VTubing as well. I do have a 3D model, but I don't have the software or the setup to use it. So I know a little bit about the body capture. I just don't know about how like finger capturing would work. There are also biological mutes on VRC. I know some from birth due to accidents. Well, maybe one of these days I'll have to ask Hanakyo to show me around VR and let the curseness begin. I know of two having lost their voice due to an accident and slowly regaining the ability to speak. I actually know one person, and there's someone that I haven't seen in years. She was adopted because her mother, when she was like 2 years old or something, forced her to drink soup that was too hot, and it scalded her esophagus, and she lost her ability to speak for a long time. And it took a lot of time and a lot of therapy for her to be able to regain any of her ability to speak again. Yeah, it was pretty tragic. But her foster family that adopted her were much kinder to her. She was much happier with them. I'm not saying there aren't. I'm just saying the ratio of people who are actually mute on VR chat. Sorry, scrolling down. People playing character, the same ratio of e-boys on Valorant. Can't but wonder if it would be easy to import your 3D model into VR chat then. Probably. I'd say you'd probably just need to convert the file type. That's what I did with my Vroid model. I had it converted from VR chat to MMD. I forget what the file type is for that. But it's just converting and making sure all the bones are correct. Full body tracking is often done with IMU based trackers like Slime VR or Mocappy. Okay. Or lighthouses and trackers. Most I've seen is 11-point tracking on people. The trackers that I was looking into at one point were by Sony, I think. I don't know if they've been released in the US yet. What are they called? Oh, okay, it's the Mocappy. Yeah, that's exactly what you were talking about. Sorry, I didn't know the name of it. Yeah, they're like $500 though. That's expensive. That's for people that are really, really into VR chat and have a good reason to use it. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Also, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the chatting screen for a bit, since we have a lot to talk about. Bear with me here. And I will also get some music going if you'll bear with me for just a second. Those are actually cheap in comparison. All right, sorry, still getting this set up, bear with me. Also, ads are about to start in 2 minutes. I apologize. I have ads set up to run once an hour to give us a break to stretch your legs, get some water, get some snacks, take care of yourselves, and also to disable pre-rolls so you don't get smacked in the face with them when you first come in. Ain't nobody got time for that. That should be a decent volume. If that's too loud, please let me know. Tracking tech is now way better than it was 4 years ago. It's taken such a leap. Prototypes are now obsolete. Huh. Similar setup with 6-point tracking and 2 lighthouses will cost you somewhere between 800 to 1,000. Oh my goodness. Is Ket still here? One of my mods here uses VR chat. He would know more about this. No, Ket is not here. Okay. Well, next time Ket is here, I will ask him about that, and I'm sure he'll know more. Yeah, I had looked into 3D tracking for my 3D model, but when I looked at the price, I was like, I'm gonna stick with 2D. But I can still use my 3D model for MMD and other things like that. That would be one of those things like if I were corporate and we were doing a legitimate concert or something, then I might look into investing. But being an indie, there really isn't much reason. You're going to pre-order the CV1 Rift. Turns out you're basically VR chat and Beat Saber. Oh, or 90% of what's worth using VR for. Now I have played Beat Saber, and that is a lot of fun. I enjoy that. But I used to play DDR back in the day, like a lot, so that's right up my alley. A decent-ish 3D is cheaper now too, but there's still technological issues to it. My biggest issue with my 3D model is clipping, especially my hair, since I have long hair. It really likes to clip through the model. So I don't know how collision would work on something like that to avoid that. I'm sure there probably is a way. Yeah, clipping you just have to accept. You also played the hell out of DDR when you were young, so you can kind of do it. Even HoloLive has clipping. So what's really funny about VTubing is I actually got into VTubing through indie VTubers. I was on a Twitch and saw an artist, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I want to do this. I knew nothing about HoloLive or any of the major corporations. So I started as an indie, and my experience for the longest time was just indies. Even to this day, I don't really keep up with corpo VTubers. I know who a lot of them are now, but I don't keep up with them. You spend 600 hours in VR desktop mode before getting a Quest 2, and now it's around 1,400 hours. Wow. All right, also for anybody getting hit by the ad, we are gonna hang around. Oh, thank you for the redeem. I probably need to take a break here in like another 10-ish minutes to eat some food. It's been a few hours since I've eaten, and I need to try to get myself back on schedule. My sleep and food schedule is really borked right now. Don't care for this song. All right, it looks like we have about 1 minute left. Because you want to stream because you don't know how your week will go. Only fair. Oh yeah, sick over the holidays, so I'm playing catch up. Yay! I'm glad they're over. I would advise just getting a basic headset like Quest 2 or 3, maybe Pico 4 if you want to get into it. So I have a family member that actually has a Quest 2 that I could borrow. That is how I played Beat Saber in the past. So I could probably just borrow their headset and sign into my account. My account's still there, I'm sure. I also end up bypassing Beat Saber on the headset though, and playing plugged into my computer rather than playing it like through the headset, just because I could like add custom songs and stuff. I don't know, it was much nicer that way. You found VTubers from YouTube having a clip of Mel. Oh, years ago. The tech was really impressive, but you didn't stick around. Set up Steam Link, no Quest Link for stability if you want to go wireless. You know, actually, I think I was using Steam Link. Pardon me. Excuse me, sorry. Several hours of streaming is catching up with me. Well, I got about 10 minutes left in me before I probably need to jet and think about making dinner, making non-cursed pasta. So if you guys don't mind, we will hop back over to Ryza and we'll kind of finish up the dialogue and see if we can get to the point that we can save the game and kind of go from there. So, and again, I apologize about the ads. Sometimes there's not a whole lot that I can do about it. It's either, you know, it's pick your poison. Either you get smacked with pre-rolls, which everybody hates, or you know, get hit with them throughout the stream. So I'd rather use it as a chance to take a break. If you're really interested and need some help, I'd be more than willing to. I will definitely think on it. I'll think on it and let you know, Danny. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll think on it. It's I'm not against the idea. It's just not something I've really ever dove into too much besides Beat Saber. But I do, let me find a VOD here of my 3D model for you guys to see. I have a relatively nice one. Okay, here's a link to a TikTok with my 3D model. It's really short. It's like 5-10 seconds. Of course, TikTok's going away in like the next 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks from today. Oh yeah, this is your reminder. If you do like TikTok, which I'm not like a huge fan of it, but it is good for VTubing and marketing yourself. That is going away in 2 weeks, so save what you need to. I know some people have like life hacks and recipes and all kinds of stuff on there. Also, thank you very much, Nova. All right, well, we're gonna roll on back over to Ryza and get the show on the road. All right, so where did I set my controller? There it is. You're on mobile. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry. Is it actually getting banned? I feel like you could just launch a new TikTok and just call it something else. And I wouldn't be surprised if that is what happens, to be honest. I think it probably will. I don't know that Meta or YouTube will get the traction that they're wanting. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of, of the YouTube algorithm anyways when it comes to shorts, so. But yes, currently it is still set to be banned on the 19th. I think opening final arguments were launched a couple days ago by ByteDance. Don't like quote me on that though. Okay, so a fortress lies beyond 5 seas. A mantle obscures the darkness of night. The great sorcery beyond all man's knowledge is a treasure created from nothing. Until daybreak, the fortress yet sleeps.
僕にもさっぱりだけど、この歌が作られた時代には何か建造物があったのは間違いないね。
So, one thing tells me that some sort of structure existed that inspired the poem.
それが今も残ってたら遺跡になってるんじゃないかなって思うんだ。
人の血をこす大まじない。それって錬金術のこと？
かもしれないと思ったからライザを呼んだんだよ。改めて聞くんだけど、ライザ、僕と一緒に遺跡を調査してみない？僕は遺跡の調査には興味があるし、ライザも錬金術の取っかかりができると思うんだけど、どう？
You know what? The goals align.
いいね。私もちょっと興味が出てきたよ。もうずっと冒険とかしてなくてさ。
じゃあ決まりだね。行ってみよう。ただ行くにはちょっと時間がかかりそうかな。今まで存在を知られずにいたってことは人目につかないような場所だと思うし、準備が必要だ。
私もまだここに来たばかりだしね。準備をするにしてもまずは住むところがいるな。
That's meta. There's a portrait of the building they're in right behind her.
俺だってお前に押しかけられても困るぞ。
そう言うと思ってたよ。ちょっと待ってて。
Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Got a dip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go get some rest. It's nice meeting you as well. Least helpful, you were here map.
タオ、 その子は
Have a good one. Take care of yourself.
はじめまして。パトリツィア・アーベルハイムです。パティと呼んでもらえれば結構です。あ、私はライザリンシュタート。ライザって呼んでね。
パティは僕が家庭教師をしてる生徒でね。この辺りを仕切ってる家の娘さんなんだ。
Her family owns most of this area. Is this Tal's new love interest? Perchance.
そうだったんだ。まさかタオがこんな可愛い子連れてくるとは思わなかったからびっくり。
ライザの中で僕はどんなイメージになってるのさ。
ほら、いつも本とにらめっこしてたからさ。
Stout? After her height or the beer? Because this place gives me Austria vibes. Probably height. She grew up like on a rural farm, so.
それは否定しないけどね。で、ライザの住む場所なんだけど。
タオさんから事前に話は聞いてます。部屋を一つ用意しております。タオ、一体どういうこと？
オートに来たばかりなのにいきなり部屋を探すなんて無茶な話だからさ。一応長居することもできるような部屋をパティに探してもらったんだ。
ただ内装が少々古いですけど、空いているのがそこくらいしかなくて。あ、どんな部屋なんだろう。早く見てみたいな。案内します。中央区にあるので場所はいいんですけどね。こちらです。ついてきてください。
Such a proper lady. Using honorifics in the whole 9 yards. Missed the stairs there. Man, can you imagine the shape you'd be in, like going up and down these stairs day after day? Because there's a lot of them. Like, wait till I get down here and show you. All right, so there's these stairs right here, and if you turn around and look up, like there's all of these stairs here too. There's at least like 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of them. It's the stairs from Kill Bill. Thank God she doesn't have to do those stairs and heels at least. Yeah, she's wearing sandals with like a really low heel. It's probably like maybe 1 inch. It's, in terms of women's shoes, that's nothing. That's relatively flat. I love the industrial loft look in this place.
素敵な部屋。けど、私今そんなに手持ちないよ。
家賃のことなら安心して。パティが少しの間ならってタダにしてくれたから。
助かるよ。パティ、ありがとう。訳ありの部屋なので、少しくらいなら問題ありません。
It has issues. ...
ご覧の通り、内装とかちょっと古くて、そのせいで借りる人があまりいないんだとか。私は早く修繕すればいいのにって思うんですけど、時間がないとこでずっとこのままなんですよね。
I was gonna say, did you make a fortune towel? Want to tell us something? No, he's just been tutoring.
私にとっては全然十分すぎるほどだよ。
It has
あれってなんで大鍋があるの？
it even conveniently has a cauldron.
学園の調理場にあった古い大鍋だよ。僕がもらってきて運んでおいたんだ。
さすがタオ、よくわかってるね。
だってライザには絶対に必要なものだろ。仕事道具なんだからさ。
As a man that lives simply, I'd find this great too. This, you know, even though it's just like, oh, this is old furnishing, like this is still really nice.
こんな大きな鍋、何に使うんですか？それはね、錬金術に使うんだよ。
ライザ、これは一度やってみせた方が早いかもね。
俺も見てみたいもんだ。お前らから錬金術の話こそ聞いてるが、実際に
Oh,
見た
that's
ことはない。
right. Bose never did see this in person.
ライザ、早速この釜で何か調合してみせてよ。
うん、いいよ。と言いたいところだけど、調合しようにも肝心の材料がないんだよね。
ああ、そうか。それなら材料を取りに行けばいいんじゃない？
それはいいんだけど、ここって材料を取れそうなところなんてあるの？めちゃくちゃ都会じゃん。
街中はね、街の外に出てしまえば空間島の周辺とさほど変わらないところも多いよ。
確かにここに来るまでにも材料になりそうなものはあったね。
Next time you're outside, can you look at the building roofs? I just want to see the style. All that brickwork is clearly not Japanese. Oh yes, this is definitely not. This is very European based. I will step outside here in just a moment so you can see.
じゃあ街道に行って採取してみようかな。
それなら僕もついていくよ。街道なら迷うような場所はないけど、念のためにね。
ありがとう。ボスは？
行きたくないとまでは言わないが、俺も暇じゃないんでな。悪いがやめておく。お前らが戻ってくる頃にまた来るさ。
タオさんが行くなら私も行くわ。
あ、いや、魔物と遭遇する可能性もあるから、パティは待ってて。
But she said we can't gather materials in a city. 72D would like to talk to you. I can think of tons of places for materials.
でも
もし君が怪我でもしたら、僕にパティの家庭教師を任せてくれたボルカーさんにも顔向けできなくなるよ。じゃあ早速外に行こう。
He gave up his pickaxe. Tao has joined your party. Right, much of the game takes place in Ryza's Atelier. Let's take a look at some of the features. So, save or load game data. Rest in your bed. Alright, using your abilities. Okay, so we've already been introduced to support mode and normal attacks, as well as aggressive mode. ZL and ZR to change the character you control. Also, back in the day, I purchased a lot of DLC for this, so we have extra music and outfits and stuff. So we switched from Scholar to Viper. I don't even know, it's Scholar, like, is there... No, it's more like he swapped from Miner to Viper. And I dual wield swords, a man after my own heart. Okay, well, I apologize, but we are gonna save here and start to wrap up. I do need to think about eating dinner soon. Oh my gosh, yeah, the last time I played this was June of 2023. It's been such a long time. All right, but someone did ask me to step outside and see the rooftop, so we will do that real quick. So hopefully you can see the shingles okay. I'll kind of pan around. It's like a mixture between Japanese and European architecture. Like it's very Japanese, and like the way the signs are kind of pasted around as well, as well as the lanterns and stuff. Sorry, I can't talk today. But like as far as like the actual rooftops go, it's like overlapping tiles and shingles combinations. Netherlands style. It's really unique feeling, to be honest. I like what they did with the place. Okay, and then one more time, just to make sure I've saved. Okay, yes, there's today's date. All right, well, thank you for everybody who came and hung out, and for anyone that might still be here from Hanako's chat, thank you for hanging around as well. It was nice meeting you all. You like the Japanese takes on European stuff, you get some neat mixes. I feel like it. It's definitely got like an Eastern vibe to it, but with like Western type architecture, it's interesting to say the least. Very interesting. So today's Sunday. So I'm sorry, switching gears here. In terms of stream this week, as far as I am aware, I will be having 3 streams this week, not counting today. I usually do Monday through Sunday. So I'll be streaming Monday, Friday, and most likely Saturday. I've been invited to a collab on Saturday to join for a like kind of check-in preview of winter 2025 animes. So I'll be watching some openings and some trailers and stuff like that with my friend Pyeon Dice. She also goes by May. So you have that to look forward to on Saturday. And then Monday and Friday, my normal days, I will most likely be streaming Ryza 2. My goal is to complete Ryza 2 before Yumiya is released in March, which I think we can do. We might even be able to finish Ryza 3, maybe, if I book it. So I'm not in any rush by any means. Like, we're not gonna go gung-ho and speedrun this, but we'll see what we can get done before Yumiya. And I actually really haven't played a whole lot of 3s, so that will be new to me as well. So yeah, that's the goal between now and the end of March, basically. Going into April, so. Yeah, let me see if there's anybody I want to raid real quick. Bear with me. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble talking all of a sudden. You know what? There is somebody I think I might like to raid. Bear with me here. It looks like they are neck deep in a campaign. I don't want to raid them and throw off their groove. Let's see, is there anybody else on the raid? No, I don't know that many people online right now, so I guess we're gonna call it cleanly. Well, shoot. So I guess with that being said, we're just gonna wrap up. Can I recommend someone who is Say So? I'm sorry, Ryan, I'm gonna say no to that. The one time that I allowed chat to recommend a streamer to raid, I massively was embarrassed by their behavior, that I brought my community into that. So even if they're Say So, I'm really sorry. Now, if you want to tell me who they are, I'm happy to like go follow them and get a like do a vibe check, for next time though. Yeah, I got burnt on that last time. It was really bad. The guy was like basically doing drugs on stream. Maple Winters, let's see. Fellow Canadian. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go check out Maple and follow for next time. And do a quick vibe check, and we will know for the next time I'm live. So not that I don't want to spread the love, I'm just very cautious after what happened. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I hope you guys have a good evening. Stay warm. It is gonna get really cold in the US if it's not already for you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, it looks like my widget is broken again, so I'm gonna say Danny KB16, Rick Sigger, column with only one L, Digimouse 2K, Xcrom, H2Z. There's more. Thank you very much for the follow. And thank you very much, for the subscription earlier. As well as, was there anything else? Maidenko Beachy 24, thank you for the follow. I think that was late yesterday. I appreciate it.